Hello and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights 2. My name is Toffin. Okay, let's go into here and fight some lizardlings. And get hit a lot. Oh, come on, how'd you miss? Oh, I actually want to see. Bring it! Okay, now that he is dead, there's absolutely nothing in this room. Oh, they're not filing from over there, are they? Ooh, loot! Yeah, I can't get a good view. Just view for a little. Great sword.
This is too much to carry.
That's nice.
Yes, indeed.
What do you have? Huh? Didn't notice him. Oh crap, who just picked that up?
Yes.
Wrong person
What
picked
is
it
it?
up. I'll have to get that back from him. Actually, I'll do that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, but that's so much to carry. Okay. And this is all clear. Wait. Actually going to go into game options. Key mapping. Okay, let's change of plans. Yeah. That's what happens when you... That's what happens when you type quickly. Quicker than your ability.
Oh, great spirits of the stone tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They wage war. And before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we ask for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
A warm blood. Here, your very presence offends the stone god. And this gives you the right to intrude on our lands and disturb our most holy of rituals. What do you propose then, warm blood? You have no strength here, warm blood. This hall is blessed by our god. Kill the intruders. Sacrifice them to the stone god.
Worth a try.
Let's go. I can do that.
I hate shamans. Don't do that. Oh. There we go. Okay. I'm going to save. Now go into this chest. Very slowly.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
Let's go. At least he's happy. Sorry. Sorry about the clicking.
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there.
If I did not believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with him.
Now, for the shard. Let me see it. Our talk is for our ears alone. Bevel has served his purpose and does not need to be troubled any further. Bevel has his uses, but it is not wise to depend on someone of Starling blood for too long. Also, his complaining tires me and will not serve you where you are bound. Many such ruins lie within the mare and beneath it. They are of ancient Ilfarn, an empire once forged from an alliance of dwarfs and elves. All that remains are ruins, and little else. And their empire lives on only in history books and stories. That shard is one of a pair. Both were found after the battle that destroyed West Harbor long ago. My half-brother Duncan and I asked a mage in Neverwinter to examine the shards for enchantments, but he found nothing except a faint magical aura, residue of the battle. And so I kept one shard, and the other I gave to Duncan. Not long after I returned to West Harbor, I sealed it away in the ruins. So to speak, it would be more appropriate to say that I have a half-brother. Duncan, like Bevel, has many faults that would make it wise not to rely on him or call him kin. It was long ago, and it was a battle that did not concern West Harbor, but the village was caught up in it like many such villages in the mare of dead men. We knew little about what had sparked the conflict. Demons were involved, led by a warlock of great power. We only knew him as the King of Shadows. The forces of Neverwinter attempted to drive the demons back. Many villagers fled, some taking the road, others wading into the swamp, anything to escape the battle. There was an explosion, pure and white. Then, nothing more. Strange. Perhaps the attack awakened it. If so, then perhaps a second look at these shards would yield different results. But such divinations would be beyond anyone here in West Harbor, including Tarmus. That is the only reason I can think of for why they came. Am I certain? No. But my instincts tell me they were looking for it. I could not bring myself to cast it away. Yet at the same time, I did not wish to keep it close. You are too young to remember what occurred, I know. But the battle was a terrible one. And that shard, it reminds me too much of that night. I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter. Find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough. That is possible, but this village cannot shelter you or survive another attack. On the road, moving, you have a chance. Once you reach Neverwinter, it may prove more difficult for them to attack you. No, I know you value him as a friend, but it will be of no help outside of West Harbor. He would only slow you down. Bevel is made for simpler things. Very well. Let us waste no more time in discussing your friend. If you have other questions, ask them. Head to the small port town of Highcliffe when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it. Return when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the path you must take.
So, your father sent you off to Neverwinter. As if everything that's happened tonight isn't enough adventuring for one. I'm hoping that you'll be back soon enough after you reach the city, but most people who leave West Harbor don't come back. It'll be a shame to see you go. We lost a lot of harbormen to the attack. Hopefully your father's right, and there will be no more attacks once the shard is gone. Still, the village will need every sword arm it has. As a member of the militia, my sworn duty is to defend West Harbor. I can't just turn my back on that. I've got some bandages here, though I hope you won't need to use them. You can also have my share of the loot that we found. You'll need it more than I do. Well, here. You can have what I've got left from my militia pay. Things are probably more expensive out there. Wish I could go with you, but the defense of the village is important. I'll do my best to keep the place standing for you when you return. I want to hear about all of your adventure. Good luck. And if you run across the one who killed Amy, stick a blade through his heart for me. She deserves at least that.
This is too much to carry.
Yep, it is.
This incursion is the most noteworthy event that's happened here in years. I had high hopes for her. She was a rare find in West Harbor. A shame she failed to heed her first lesson. Always listen to Tarmas. Not that I expect you would understand, but she was the only one capable of holding a coherent conversation with me. Go if you must, but mysteries remain here that need to be answered. I plucked her from the mud, hoping to help her rise above the common rabble in this village. Believe me, when I say her loss pains me more than you think. You have your moments of wit, I grant you. But Amy was a rare gem in this place. Give something? To you? Hardly. I've already lost an apprentice, the fool girl. I have no intention of making any further sacrifices. You'd be wise to begin your journey before I turn you into a toad or something. I've been missing a few things, and I have a good idea who's responsible. Oh, very well. I suppose I could always use more coin.
Yes, I could. There's the merchant that I was looking for.
This is too much to carry.
Right now I'm just trying to get rid of things that I cannot carry. What is this? I think I'll keep that. Short bow. Short bow. Oh, I can't sell it. Sure, pickle Glen. No, he's probably not the best of merchants, but right now he's better than nothing. And I think that's all I am. What does he have to sell? For sale, I should say. Namely, I want as many arrows as I can. Okay. Did I get him? Yes, I did. I'm still... Time to talk to him again.
This incursion is the most noteworthy event. Oh.
Too bad it doesn't say how heavy these crappy things are. Bow. And dagger +1. I didn't know I had that. Okay. Get rid of the torch. Oh, I can't sell the torch. Just torch, right? Yeah. Okay. That should be good. Who else can I talk to?
What's up?
Not much. Okay.
So, Dagon is sending you to Neverwinter, eh? I can't say I approve. If it were a militia matter, I wouldn't send you alone. But I don't have any right to tell him how to raise his child. Can you at least tell me why you're going? Your father wouldn't tell me a thing. Since when have you done anything for the village except cause trouble, eh? Oh, Dagon said the same thing, though. It won't be easy reaching Neverwinter. I've traveled that way once or twice. It's a dangerous journey, especially for one traveling alone. You might want to ask around the village. There may be a few people that would still be willing to help a troublemaker like you. You've caused nothing but trouble since you were born. I think I've been too out there. People don't have too much patience for troublemakers and bullies like yourself.
Actually. talk to the pig. That's nice. Okay.
Have you said your farewells? Take anything you need from our home. Speak with the wizard Thomas as well. He may have a few odds and ends that he'd be willing to part with. To get to Neverwinter, take the road that borders the Starling Farm out of town. It is the only road through the Mare of Deadmen, so following it will be easy. The road itself has not been patrolled for some time, and few travel it. Move quickly, and you may be able to avoid the many beasts of the mare. I suspect you will see your share of battle before you reach Neverwinter. Stray from the road, and the danger is even greater. I've made it known that you traveled directly for the city, in the hopes that the enemy will pursue you along the high road. Instead, you will head to the small port town of Highcliffe once you are clear of the swamp. From there, you will seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. There is a ship named the Double Eagle that will await you in Highcliffe. Her captain, Flynn by name, is a trusted friend of mine and will ferry you safely to the city. Your trip to Neverwinter will be quicker by water, and my attempt at misdirection may allow you to reach Highcliffe before the enemy becomes aware of your true route. I have nothing more to say. It's time for you to go, my son. Each moment you remain here brings greater risk to the village.
Okay. So, I think it's what way? I want to go this way. Weeping Willow Inn. Sounds like our next stop. What's that? Okay. That's where we are, and that's where we're going. Travel. I ain't doing anything. I ain't touching it. Oh, no cutscene. No level up either.
Now that we're outside, maybe you'd like to tell me what you said again. Slowly this time, so you could think about what you're saying.
You're a small one to be taking this road all by yourself, dwarf. Maybe you've come looking for trouble. Unless you have a little coin to convince us otherwise. Nothing that concerns you, demon. This is between us and the dwarf here, and whatever coin he happens to have with him.
Ah, you're welcome to try to take it if you're all game. You all can't be frightened of one little dwarf, can you? If you're afraid of my half-demon friend here, well, now I can understand that. But I can handle myself, unless you suddenly decide to make a friendly brawl something more.
We're not frightened of either of you, and it seems to me you need to learn a lesson. This matter is between us and the dwarf here. It's none of your concern.
Come on, someone tried to hit me already. Even the newcomer here sees that you're all too afraid to do anything.
All right, I've heard enough of this. Come on, boys, let's deal with the dwarf and his new friend.
And weapons are drawn, so I will draw my bow. Lost some
Well,
experience.
now, that was a good fight. A shame they had to resort to weapons. But if they have to keep the odds even, can't blame them too much. Have to admit, wasn't expecting anyone of demon blood to show up. Your kind isn't in the habit of extending help to strangers. Name's Kelgar, by the way, of the clan Iron Fist. I've been making my way along the coast for some time now. Stopped in the Willow here for a brief fight. Ha! Even the odds! They didn't stand a chance in the first place. Obviously, you haven't heard of me. So, tell me, what brings you out along the mare? Roads aren't exactly safe, you know, and they're getting worse all the time. Seems it's your lucky day, then. I happen to be traveling to Neverwinter as well. Now that's a tale. Glad you asked. But can't discuss it without a tankard or two, I think. I say we step inside the Weeping Willow here and share our stories over a few of the innkeeper's best.
Sounds like a plan. Too bad I can't get the loot.
So then I punched him in the face for asking. And while he was trying to pick his teeth off the floor, his friend decided to add a few choice words about my heritage. So I punched him too. So to make a long story short, I take pride in what I do, fighting. It's something you can't get enough of, and it's something where there's always room for improvement if you apply yourself, stay focused, and keep swinging. And that's why I'm headed to Neverwinter. I heard there's a house of monks there. A monastery, right? I heard they'll train anyone, just for the asking. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
What? Why am I not sitting? Whatever.
Aye, that's the short of it. No stranger than half of what takes place in Faerun. I can tell you that. Well, as it happens, I didn't always want to become a monk. What happened was that...
The character, find it.
Well, look at this. Our next round of practice just arrived. Time for a little...
Okay.
Take that!
I have a feeling he's an enemy. Yep, he's an enemy. Come on, hit him. Why do I keep missing? Oh, there I hit. Is there another? Yes, there was, but he's now dead. Okay, I think I'm going to save here. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.